With all the announcements that happened at D23, there is something that I have looked forward to ever since seeing the first early concept art and the original pictures. And unlike most YouTubers who prefer to talk about the Snow White remake with its fever dream and very controversial stance on a lot of its choices, I prefer to talk about things more positively. And considering it's Pixar, I want to talk about Win or Lose.
You all did great today, but there is one person who did the same level as all of you, just fantastic, but better.
Firstly, it's Pixar's first ever original series, and it will be coming out on Disney Plus on December 6th, considering of 6 20-minute episodes. Now, Pixar have done some series for Disney Plus. They have had the wonderful short show Dug Days, based from the film Up, and they have 2 seasons of Monsters at Work, the first season being pretty average, and the second season being quite exceptional.
You think I'd have a body like this if I ate sugar?
I am not answering that.
But this is an original series, and every episode will be about a different character with its own unique art style. And that last sentence is a huge reason why I'm hyped for this show. I am a massive fan of shows and movies that show their stories through different characters and they ultimately come together. It can be a difficult thing to pull off, but when done right, it can be awesome. Something that massively piqued my interest is that every episode will have its own unique visual and animation style, even so far stating that they also make use of 2D animation. But Pixar have always made visually beautiful films, but they have never strayed too far away from their signature style.
Hey, Ham! Look! I'm Picasso!
I don't get it.
You uncultured swine! What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
So knowing that Pixar are branching out and trying new things for this show, not only will be fun for me as an audience member, but exciting for future projects, as we could maybe see a Pixar film with 2D animation, or even something like the animation from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I've spoken recently about DreamWorks really appearing to be changing with how animation is going, and it looks like Pixar might be trying to do the same thing as well. This project has had more animators than a feature film. I am massively looking forward to seeing what art style they use. I also love this shot in the trailer, as it looks like something straight out of Inception.
An idea can transform the world and rewrite all the rules.
Pixar are also constantly showcasing new directors and writers as well, with some of their more recent projects being actual directorial debuts. And a show like this, if it is successful, is going to be a great way to show off their style with new directors, and even more if they decide to do multiple seasons. The story will consist of each episode being about a different character, with all these characters having something to do with the baseball team called the Pickles. This means we are going to probably have some wonderful stories and how it all comes together. And considering it's Pixar, it wouldn't surprise me if we get all the feels and the emotions that we get from the films. Pixar have never done an original series, and I do have the utmost trust that they are going to do it right. But there are always exceptions. Going back to season 1 of Monsters at Work, which was very disappointing, but it had one of the biggest comebacks in its second season, so you never know how it's going to go. But looking at the first impressions and the premise of this show, it looks like it's going to be tons and tons of fun. It has that classic Pixar spin that they always have in their projects, and everything so far looks like it's going to be a hit. I am really looking forward to this show. I am a little bit worried, as I said, because Monsters at Work season 1 was a little bit average at most, but season 2 was absolutely incredible, so they definitely have the means and knowledge to be able to pull off a show like this. If anybody can do it, it's Pixar. So thank you for joining me in this video talking about my most anticipated Pixar project. Let me know in the comment section if you were looking forward to Win or Lose, if you have even seen the trailer, and what do you think of all the new things that they have announced at D23. If you enjoyed this video and love animation films and series as much as I do, like and subscribe to the channel as I do weekly videos on all things animation. Make sure to click on the video being suggested to you as well, as that tells YouTube that my videos are worth watching and it really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching me, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.